Welcome to Newbridge Middle School, where bears have pride. While the building was originally constructed in 1941, Newbridge was opened in 1998 to relieve overcrowding in other middle schools. It originally opened as a magnet school offering a curriculum with a focus in math, science, and technology. From 1998 to 2010, all NBMS students were selected through a lottery process after applying. With the 2010-2011 school year, Newbridge began the process of becoming a true magnet school by creating a student body with both a lottery population and a home district population. Newbridge Middle School currently has 490 students. Due to the small population compared to other district middle schools, we also have a smaller staff. We have 25 classroom teachers, 4 special education teachers, and 2 administrators, along with support staff and student services team members. Of our 490 students, 16% are African American, 21% are Hispanic, and 63% are white or of other ethnicities. While disaggregating the data from the last several years, our school leadership team recognized the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic. The years before, Newbridge was exceeding growth overall, whereas while we met growth for the 21-22 school year, we had a lower academic growth percentage and a lower performance grade score than the school has seen since 2014. The group also recognized that while all subgroups met growth, our Hispanic students, African American students, and students with disabilities were lower performing than other subgroups. After talking with my principal, we decided Newbridge needed to provide interventions for these underperforming subgroups. The school district is also requiring schools to implement social-emotional learning strategies. These two goals coincided perfectly with the strategic plan that indicated a need for a tiered instructional system that meets the needs of students across all tiers. A multi-tiered system of support, or MTSS, was determined to be the best fit to encompass all the aforementioned needs. My principal and I decided the best fit for my SLP would be to provide the structure for an MTSS program at Newbridge to meet students where they are and gradually lead them towards success. The first steps would be to create an MTSS team and a tracking tool to identify student needs, meeting weekly and or monthly to input data into the tracking tool, to then put a schedule in place to provide interventions as needed. As we continue to meet, we would reevaluate the data, revise the tracking tool, and repeat the process. MTSS was the best suited for the needs of our school, as all student needs fall under the umbrella of MTSS. In meeting with grade level PLCs, it became clear that there were different understandings and feelings about implementing an MTSS program at our school. Some stakeholders had a good foundation of what MTSS is and felt that it could have a positive impact on our school. Others felt that it would become just another thing to check off the list of stuff to get done. It became clear that professional development was needed on fully defining what MTSS encompasses, and that stakeholders appreciate having a clearly defined process and expectations. Our team's meetings were frequent to create the tracking tool and begin analyzing the data. We began filling in our newly created tracking tool with information necessary to address identified student needs. We created a spreadsheet broken down by grade level with student data to include the needs of the students and information about the students. The team then took the tool to the grade level PLCs to get their input on student concerns that might need to be added to the tool. As an MTSS team, we then developed a schedule for intervention during the school day. Once full implementation takes place, we will then review, reflect, and revise the tracking tool to use again using the second 9 weeks data and the mid-year diagnostic for iReady. It will be a constant rotation of data as students show growth and others show needs for intervention. While working on this SLP, I realized how important communication is between leadership and the stakeholders. I had to leave my comfort zone of the 4 walls of my classroom and think like an administrator. This collaboration allowed me to see the importance of finding the why in programs we implement. The more cohesion I created during the PLC meetings and explained the data to show the need for an MTSS program, the more buy-in I got from the staff. I also came to realize how important the support staff is to the backbone of a school. Bringing in the whole staff and utilizing every individual's strengths will be key to implementing this MTSS program successfully. The overarching goal remains the same though. Make Newbridge a place where students have a desire to come back or to remember fondly because we are constantly creating an environment where bears have pride.